All right. I just wanted to stop by to say that we look forward to this afternoon's meeting. It will be a good opportunity to take stock on the situation on the Korean peninsula. Sweden, of course, stands fully behind the sanctions on DPRK, and they need to be fully implemented. At the same time, we have concerns about some of the indirect impact on the humanitarian situation, and so it's also important that we safeguard the humanitarian exemptions in this regime, and there's more efforts needed there. On the diplomatic side, we of course welcome the progress that has been made in the inter-Korean efforts, including family reunification, which is very positive, and we will do everything we can to support this process moving forward. Kudos really to the efforts of the South Koreans also on that track. When it comes to the follow-up of the Singapore summit, I think we will today just encourage the Americans to keep up the momentum and make sure this opportunity is not lost. I think, and just to say that, as Sweden, we continue to stand available to support any diplomatic effort in this regard, and as we've said before, it's important to be creative in these situations and always try to find ways forward. I wanted to also comment on Idlib and draw your attention on Idlib. We are very worried about signs of a pending military offensive on Idlib. I think the meeting we had on Monday gave even more reason for concern in that direction. It would have, as we said then, catastrophic humanitarian consequences. Idlib, as you know, is a de-escalation area. And so what has to be done now is to really call on, or urge, I should say, the parties to respect this de-escalation agreement, but also to put pressure on the guarantors of the Astana agreement to really live by their commitments. I fear that this is an issue we will have to come back to. Every effort now needs to be on making sure that we avoid this military offensive.
Thank you very much. Are you among the Security Council members, are you talking to do something regarding the Idlib situation to avoid another chemical attack or another airstrike?
There hasn't been any formal discussions following the meeting we had only a couple of days ago, but informally, yes, we are looking at what could potentially be done to mitigate the situation.
DPRK, do you expect any discussion on possible reduction of the sanctions on countries that talks about that?
I don't think that's in the cards at the moment. What needs to happen now is that we regain the momentum from the Singapore summit in the first place, and for steps to be taken in order for this to be back on the table. Thank you so much.